Hi everybody, my name is Amy Norton and I'm looking forward to flowing with you today, but we'll be doing things a little bit differently this morning. So this flow is going to be completely without any weight on our hands. So it's our second hands-free flow. Some of you have already done the first one. Basically, it's a part of the body, the hands, that we use a lot in the yoga practice. We put a lot of weight on it with all those chaturangas and planks, and maybe you're doing arm balances, and sometimes the wrists just really need a rest. Okay, whether you have an injury or if you just want a day where you don't put too much weight on them, this is the perfect practice for you. So we'll be working on cultivating strength in all of the other areas of the body, so especially obviously in the legs, in the glutes, and also in the core. And while doing so, we'll do a lot that will open up the shoulders. Okay, so you can look forward to a nice, well-rounded practice, even though we won't be using the hands. Okay, you need to use your fingertips sometimes, but not necessarily. If you do need to use your hand, then just come onto the fingertips gently, just to give yourself a little bit of balance maybe. But yeah, as I said, in general, no full weight on the hands today. We're going to start lying down on our backs. Since we'll be spending much more time on our feet, let's start by activating the feet. So come to lie on your back. This is where we're going to start. And just rest the head down. Leave the feet on the mat. Open them a little bit wider and allow the knees to drop into the center. Gently close your eyes and place the hands on the lower tummy. And let's use these first few moments to settle, to tune into your breath, and to let go of anything that you don't need for this time on the mat. And so you give yourself permission to be completely in the present moment, fully focused on your body, on your breath. Because this time here on the mat is for you and for you only. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. The inhales and the exhales equally long. Finding a steady rhythm that will accompany you throughout the whole practice today. We're going to move slow so you can cultivate that harmony between breath and movement, starting now. So now slowly open your eyes, bring your knees in towards the chest. Release the hands to the sides and now press the feet up towards the ceiling. You're going to straighten the legs as far as you can, but keep the sacrum down on the mat. Take a moment to spread through the toes and now point the feet so you're pressing the toes away, and then flex the feet, pressing the heels up. Inhale, point. Exhale, flex. Inhale, point. And exhale, flex. One more, point, and flex. Okay, now stay here, pressing the heels up, pulling the toes down, and start to spread the toes apart. Noticing which toes aren't quite listening, aren't quite doing what you want today, and really sending your focus there. From here, start to press the big toes up towards the ceiling. The base of the big toe presses up as well, but the feet are still flexed. So we'll be doing a lot of balance poses today, where we'll be on one leg or on 2 feet. And often when we lose our balance, it's because the big toes disconnect with the ground. So take a moment here to feel how it is to press those parts of the feet away. A couple more breaths, pressing the heels up, pressing the big toes up. Good, and then slowly bend the knees, pulling the knees in towards the chest. Take a hold behind your thighs. Relax the feet now, maybe give them a little shake. If you're not used to doing that kind of feet exercise, they might cramp up a little bit. And now round through the spine, pulling the forehead up towards your knees. Pull the belly button down to your spine and start to rock and roll backwards and forwards, up and down the spine. So here we want to find a sweet spot between tension, so activation of the muscles, and a little bit of momentum. So start to make that movement bigger. And now you can bring the feet down and pick the hips up. And you're going to do that a few times. It helps if you bring the hands forward. And then next time, let's meet in Uttanasana at the front of the mat. Allow the head and neck to rest. The fingertips just gently brush the ground. The knees are bent, the pelvis is tilted. And just allow the upper body to sway from one side to the other. If you want to grab the elbows, you can do that too. Just feeling the feet on the ground, the length in the backs of the legs, and that kind of decompression of the spine where you just allow the upper body to hang down. So now release the arms down, bend your knees, pull the belly button to your spine and slowly roll up all the way to standing. Roll the shoulders back, opening through the chest. Turn the palms forwards. Just take a moment to stand here and feel your foundation. Maybe you again want to lift the toes up, spreading them apart, pressing the big toes down and the little toes down. As you do, ground down to lift through the chest, lift the chin, and take a deep breath here, just feeling all of this space that you're taking up. One more breath. Okay, so let's flow. Take the arms up on the inhale. Exhale, hands together, bend the knees, tilt the pelvis, float down to forward fold. Inhale into a flat back. The arms go back and up, opening the chest forwards. And exhale, release back down. Inhale, roll through the spine up to stand. And then bring the hands together in front of the heart. Arms up, inhale. Hands together, come all the way down to Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift through the chest. Arms back. And exhale, release down. Inhale, roll all the way up. And exhale, hands together in front of the heart. One more time, just like that. Inhale up. Exhale, bend the knees, tilt the pelvis, come down. Open the chest forward, the arms go back. And exhale, release down. Inhale, roll up through the spine. And exhale, hands together in front of the heart. So now let's add something in. Inhale, take the arms up. On the exhale, arms forward, the right elbow over the left one. You can either take a hold of the shoulders or come straight to eagle arms, but we're just at the beginning, so if you want to start here, that's fine. Inhale, press the elbows up. And exhale, bend the knees and allow the elbows to gently pull you down towards the ground. Now release the hands, the arms go back and up, flat back. And exhale, forward fold. Roll up through the spine, inhale. Namaste. Okay, inhale, arms up. Arms forward, left over right. Take eagle or grab the shoulders. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, bend the knees, allow the elbows to draw you down. Release the hands, open the chest, the arms back and up, palms facing down, and exhale, release. Roll all the way up through the spine, and bring the hands together in front of the heart. Inhale up. Exhale, right over left, your variation. Inhale, take the elbows up. And exhale, allow the elbows to draw you down. Release the hands, arms back, chest forwards. And release. Roll up through the spine. Exhale, hands together. Arms up, let's do the left side. Left arm over the right one. Choose your variation. Lift the elbows, creating space between the shoulder blades. Exhale, allow the elbows to draw you down. Arms back, chest forwards. And fold down, forward fold. Roll all the way up to stand. And hands together in front of the heart. So now shift your weight over to the left foot. Take the right knee up, spreading through the right toes. Lift the arms. On the exhale, you're going to cross the legs, and then the arms are going to come back and up, just like we did in that flat back. Chest forward, arms back. Spread through the right toes. Squeeze the thighs together. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bring the left hand to your right thigh, and then open for a twist. Inhale here, and exhale. Inhale, come back to front, lift the arms up. Exhale, big step back. Just allow the arms to sink down without bringing the hands to the mat. Circle the arms, come up for warrior one. And then an open twist to the left. From here, you're going to turn all the way back to the right, opening the arms up, feet are parallel. On the exhale, heels in, knees bend, hug yourself here. And then bring the hips really low down into goddess pose. Okay, take an inhale. On your exhale, bend the right knee further, straighten the left leg, open the arms for a rainbow. Come forward back to warrior one, lifting the right arm up. And now bring the arms forward. Again, you can use the fingertips or maybe without, pulling the right knee in towards your chest. Take the arms up, take the right knee up, and release down, Tadasana. Okay, so left side, left leg up, inhale. Cross the legs, bow forward, the arms go back and up. Squeeze the thighs together. Inhale, take the left leg up, arms up. Exhale, right hand to the left knee, left arm back. Take an inhale here to create length in the spine. Exhale, twist. Arms forwards and upwards. Keep pressing through the right big toe, and then a big step back with the left foot. The arms circle up for warrior one. Pull the feet towards one another here, and then open for a twisted warrior to the right. So we're going to take the arms with us. We turn all the way to the left, the feet parallel, arms up. And now give yourself a hug. Turn the heels in, the knees bend outwards. Inhale here. And now the left knee bends, right leg straight, flex through the right foot for rainbow warrior. Bring the left arm forward for warrior one. Lift the back heel. And now come forward, pulling the left knee in towards your nose. Come up, take the left knee with you. And exhale, release Tadasana. Okay, arms up, inhale. Exhale, interlace the hands behind the back, bend the knees. Roll the shoulders back, opening through the chest. And then fold forward, Uttanasana. Press the hands up to the ceiling, lift the chest forward like a flat back. And exhale, release everything down. Roll up through the spine. And hands together in front of our heart. So that's going to be like our vinyasa that we do in between each round. Okay, and you can vary as you need to. Weight over to the left side. Let's take the right knee up. Inhale. Bow forward, thighs together, arms backwards and upwards. So now as we come up, we're going straight into that twist. So the left hand grabs, the right arm comes back, and then a big step back with the right foot. Circle the arms up for warrior one. Squeeze the feet towards one another, and then take your twist to the left. Turn to the right into your wide-legged stance. Feet parallel, arms up. And now this time, you're going to turn the heels in, bend the knees, and when you hug yourself, I'd like you to take the right arm on top of the left one. You'll see why in a second. The hips go down, the knees point out. Okay, now take the arms up into eagle from here. Okay. On the exhale, bend the right knee, sit the hips down. Maybe this time you come a little bit deeper. From here, you're going to release the hands, circle up for reverse warrior, opening through the left side. And now come forward with your left hand as if you were holding something out to somebody or reaching something to somebody. Bringing your weight onto the left foot. We're going to try and do this with the least amount of momentum as possible. So really floating up to half moon with the left arm forward. If you need to, you can take the fingertips down, but we don't want too much weight on that hand. Exhale, close the hip, bring the right knee in. Inhale, take the right knee up. And now hands together, eagle legs. So just the legs this time. Maybe you hook the foot, maybe you don't, but you're going to squeeze those thighs together. Bend the knees, lift the chest. Now take the arms up, take the right knee up. And Tadasana, release. Okay, so second side, left knee up. Can feel that in the bottom foot. Exhale, bow forwards, arms go back, chest forwards. Inhale, come up, straight into your twist, the left arm back, the right hand grabs the knee. And then take a big step back with the left foot, turning the chest forward. Warrior one, lift the arms. Twisted warrior to the right. Now turn to the left, taking the arms up, feet to parallel. Heels in, bend the knees, hug yourself, left arm on top of the right one. Now just bring the arms to eagle, lifting the elbows up, and bend the left knee, straighten the right leg for your variation, rainbow or skandasana. Release the hands and circle all the way up to reverse. Now we'll take our time for this again. Bring your right arm forward as if you're reaching to someone. Start to shift the weight, pressing the right heel down, and then lift the left leg up. Open through the hip, and slowly bring the left knee into your chest. Bend the standing leg. Inhale, take the arms up, the left knee up. And now cross the legs over, bring the hands together in front of the chest. Eagle legs. And again, you might hook the foot on this side, you might not. My left foot doesn't like to hook. So press the hips back, squeeze the thighs together. Inhale, take the left leg up. And exhale, Tadasana, release. Arms up to mountain. Interlace the hands, bending through the knees. Roll the shoulders back, keep the elbows bent. And exhale, float forward and down into your Uttanasana. Lift the chest forward, flat back. And then bend the arms, release the fingers, allow everything to melt down. Slowly roll all the way up through the spine. And then bring the hands together in front of your heart. Okay, now the right knee up, inhale. Let's add a little bit on. Exhale, cross the legs, bow forward, take the arms back and up. Inhale, lift the right knee, turn into your twist, the right arm goes back. Exhale, big step to the back of the mat. Take the arms up for warrior one. Open twist to the left, exhale. Turn to the right, wide-legged stance, take the arms up. And now heels in, knees bend, cross the right arm on top of the left one and sit the hips down. Keep the hips low when you lift the arms up to eagle, really pressing the elbows forwards and up. And now bend the right knee, sit the hips back for skanda variation. Release the hands, circle to reverse. And now reach the left arm all the way forward. Start to shift the weight. Press the left heel down, spread the right toes as you lift the foot, and then slowly pull the right knee into your nose. Inhale, take the knee up. So now we're going to take eagle legs and eagle arms. So the right leg is on top, the left arm is on top. Press the forearms towards one another, press the elbows up. At the same time, squeeze the legs together. And maybe you even close the eyes for a moment. Anchor through the left foot, especially the big toe. Good, now open the eyes again. Take the arms up, take the knee up. And release down for Tadasana. You can shake out the left foot a little bit. Take the left foot up, inhale. Luckily, we have a second side. Bow forward, exhale. Inhale, come up for that twist. And a big step back. Warrior one, circle the arms, pull the feet towards one another. Exhale, twisted warrior. Turn to the left, take the arms up, feet parallel. And now hug yourself, heels in, knees out, the left arm on top of the right one. Keep the hips low, take the arms up to eagle, press the elbows away from the face. And now bend the left knee, straighten the right knee, right leg, flex through the right foot. Good, release the hands, come all the way up to reverse, opening through the right side body. And then bring the right arm forward, reaching out in front of you. Start to shift the weight, lifting the left leg up, a floating half moon. And exhale, pull the left knee in towards your nose. Take the knee up, inhale. Now eagle, left leg on top, right arm on top. Squeeze the thighs together. Even if you're not hooking the foot, try and press the foot against the calf. Press the forearms together and then press the elbows up. There's a lot of centering here, pulling everything towards the center. Maybe close the eyes. Oop. This side is a little bit more wobbly over here. Now open the eyes, take the arms up, take the knee up, and release down. Arms up to mountain, and interlace the hands behind the back. Roll up to lift the chest, and fold forward, Uttanasana. Lift your chest forward, flat back, and release the hands down. Roll up through the entire spine, and bring both hands together in front of the heart. So, last piece of the puzzle. Take the weight over to the left, take the right knee up. Now exhale, bow forward, the arms go back and up. So you can come into the twist just as we have before, or if you want to go a bit further, take the left hand to the right foot, right arm up, and you straighten through the right leg. Exhale, release the foot, big step back. Take the option that works for you today. Warrior one, squeeze the feet towards one another, twisted warrior. Turn over to the right, wide-legged stance. Right arm over the left one, hug yourself. Sit the hips really far down. Now take the arms up to eagle and shift the weight to the right for Skandasana. Release the hands, circle all the way up for reverse. And now reach the left arm as far forward as you can. Concentrate on gently shifting the weight so that you can float the right leg up. And exhale, pull the right knee into your nose. Take the right knee up, inhale. Eagle, right leg on top, left arm on top. We'll just stay here for a breath. Now on the next inhale, take the right knee up, release the arms. We're now going to take that right knee behind us and slowly, with control, I'm telling myself that as well, with control, bring the right knee down and come to sit. You're going to hold onto the left knee with your right hand. Take the left arm up, inhale, and open for a seated twist. One breath here, lengthen the spine, and exhale, twist. So now we're going to lift the arms up, and this is similar to that rocking movement we did at the beginning. You're going to shift the weight forward using the arms and pressing out of the right foot. Shift, take it up to that half moon one more time, and now let's go to forward fold, Uttanasana. Okay, just let everything hang out here for a breath. And then bend the knees, pull the belly button to the spine, and slowly roll your way up. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. So let's do the left side. Left leg up, inhale. Exhale, bow forward, take the arms back and up. So now the option to keep the knee bent or to grab that left foot, taking the leg up for your twist, and a big step back, lunge. Warrior one, squeeze the legs towards one another, and twisted warrior. Turn to the left, take the arms up, feet are parallel, and now left arm on top, goddess pose. Sink the hips down. Take the arms up to eagle, pressing the forearms against one another, and then bend into the left knee for skanda. Come back to the front for reverse, opening the right side body, and then bring the right arm all the way forward. Start to lean. Anchor through the right foot and lift the left foot up. Bring the left knee to your nose. Hug everything in, center. Left knee up. Eagle pose, left leg on top, right arm on top. Squeeze the thighs together. Inhale, release the arms, lift the knee. And now you're going to take that left knee behind you and slowly come down to your seated twist. Grab a hold of the right knee with your left arm, right arm up, and twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, open through the chest. Inhale, come back to front. And again, use the arms, use the left foot to shift the weight forward, opening through the left side for half moon. And Uttanasana, forward fold. Roll all the way up through the spine. And bring the hands together in front of the chest. Arms up, mountain. Interlace the hands. Roll the shoulders back, open the chest, and fold forward. Lift to a flat back, and release down. Roll through the spine. Bring the hands together in Namaste. So close your eyes for a second, take a deep breath. I'd like you to take a moment to connect to your foundation, anchoring through all 4 points of the foot, the big toe, the little toe, the heel, in and outside, so that you can really find that stability that will take us through the final round of our flow. You've now done all of the movements, so now allow your intention to be on moving as consciously as possible with intention. Slowly open the eyes. Let's go. Shift the weight to the left foot, right knee up. Inhale. Bow forward, exhale. Take your twist. The leg is bent or straight. And big step back. Warrior one, lift the arms. Twisted warrior. Turn to the right. And bend the knees, goddess. Right arm on top of the left one. Inhale, eagle arms. Exhale, skanda, right knee bends. Inhale, release, reverse. And lean all the way forward. Open to your half moon, float. And right knee to your nose. Press through the left big toe. Right knee up. Eagle pose, the left arm is on top now. Take an inhale here. Exhale to center. Right knee up, release the arms. Take the knee behind you, come all the way down to your seated twist. The left arm goes up, create length in the spine. Exhale, take your twist. Inhale, come back to front, lift the arms. Exhale, shift the weight forward. Use the right foot, use the arms, and then open up on the inhale to your half moon. Exhale, Uttanasana. Okay, roll up to stand. And Namaste. Left leg up, inhale. Take a bow, exhale. The leg is bent or straight when you come to your twist. And big step back. Ooh, the wobble's a part of it. Take the arms up, warrior one. And twisted warrior. Turn to the left, arms up. Hips down, left arm on top, goddess pose. Eagle arms. Skanda, left knee bends. Come all the way forward to reverse. And the right arm reaches. Press through the right heel, lift up to half moon. Pull the left knee in. Left knee up, inhale. And eagle, left leg on top, right arm on top. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, release, arms up. Take the left knee behind you and come all the way down to your seated twist. You can feel that one in the glute. Right arm up. And twist. Inhale. And exhale. Arms up. And shift forward. Use the left foot. Open to your half moon. And release down, forward fold. Okay. Roll all the way up. Hands together, namaste. Close the eyes, take a breath, and feel. Whatever it is those movements brought up for you today, if they challenged you, then how was your reaction, your response to that? Without needing to evaluate it or analyze it or judge it, but just noticing it. Especially when we do things in the practice that we're not used to, it can really mix things up. Okay, one more breath. Slowly open the eyes. Allow your vision to become clear again. Lift the arms up on the inhale. Shift the weight over to your left foot. And now take the right foot behind the left one and cross the feet over. Pressing the big toes into the mat. Inhale, take the right arm up. Exhale, lean over to the right side for a side bend, opening through the right side of the body. With each inhale, create more length. With each exhale, maybe go a little bit further. If you want to take this further into the leg, bend through the left knee and take the right foot further over to the right, flexing that foot. And again, just like we did in eagle, you're going to squeeze the thighs towards one another. Couple more breaths. Now pull the right foot in if you still have it out to the side. And you're going to release the hands, come back to the center with the body and the upper body, and then come down into your forward fold with cross legs. Again, maybe bringing the fingertips down. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Here we're folding from the hips. Feel the difference in that stretch to your normal forward fold. One more breath. And then slowly release the right foot, bring it back to a hip width stance, bend through the knees, and slowly ripple up to stand. Okay, take the arms up, inhale, shift the weight to the right, take the left foot behind you, crossing the feet, grab the left wrist. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, side bend. Really breathe into the left ribs, feeling that expansion with each inhale. The option is here to bend the right knee and take the left foot a little bit further, flexing the foot, pressing the outer edge down and squeezing the thighs towards one another. What you want to be mindful of here is that the left hip doesn't go back too much, but you pull the left hip forward. That's why we need to bend through the right knee. Okay, now upper body back to the center, pull the left foot in, keep the feet crossed, and then slowly fold from the hips down into your forward fold. Again, take the fingertips to the mat, but without too much weight here. The weight is rather in your heels, which will make that stretch just a little bit juicier, if it's not already intense enough. Okay, one more breath. Good, and now bring the left foot back to a hip-width stance. This time you're going to take the heels in, the toes turn out, and slowly bend the knees and come down to like a frog squat position. I recommend pressing the heels together here, and then bring the backs of the hands to the knees, pressing outwards. Use that to lift the chest, pressing the toes down into the mat so you're not falling into the joints, but actively resisting. And then close the eyes. And again, it's not about whether it gets wobbly or not, because it will at some point, even if it's just a little wobble in the foot. It's about what happens when it does. What kind of response comes up. Slowly open the eyes. So I find it easier to come back with the knees open, but if you'd rather close the knees, then you can. You're going to let the arms come forward and slowly sit the hips back. It's not super elegant, but it works. So bring the feet in front of you. We're going to come to cow face. So let's start with the left foot underneath. So you take the left heel towards the right hip, and then the right leg on top. Okay? So take a moment just to wiggle in here. If you need to straighten the left leg out to the front, then you can. And you're going to just use the hands on the feet to just gently press the ground away and tilt the pelvis forwards without lifting the right heel up, so the right hip up. The right hip is anchored down. Lengthen through the lower back, lift the chest. So you can stay here. Option to take the arms with you. You take the right arm to the side, turn the palm down and back, and then take the arm behind you. Okay? So you kind of can start here by kind of trying to get the arm a little bit higher on the back, seeing how that feels. And then the left arm comes up, arm bends. Maybe the fingertips come together, maybe they don't. You can grab your t-shirt if not. And if you do have the fingers together, then gently pull them apart and then lift the chest. Again, this isn't a must. If you have space for it, then take the arms just to open through the shoulders a little bit. We did a lot in the other direction with our eagle arms today. Just a nice way to balance that out. 3 more deep breaths here. Good. Now slowly release the hands. Okay, so you can either just switch the legs at the front, the same way we came in. If you want one last balance challenge, we can do it in a different way, such that you flex the feet, shift the weight forward, lift the hips, turn to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left, and then we sit back down. If you're watching this on the replay, you can play that again if you need to. If you're doing it live, then maybe not. In any case, we have our left leg on top. That's the most important thing. Okay? And take a moment to come into the pose here. Again, if you want to straighten out the right leg and take half cow face, then you can. Pressing through the outer edges of the feet, gently placing the hands on top and using that to tilt the pelvis forward while anchoring through the left hip. Lift through the chest. Find a lightness here, even if this is one of those poses that's really intense for you, okay? Still try to find that lightness through the breath. The option for eagle arms, take the left arm to the side, rotate the hand back, and fold the arm behind you. Okay? Take the right arm up, and then maybe bring the fingers together, or take a hold of your t-shirt, whatever you can find. The thing you don't want to do here is press the head forward with the top elbow. Instead, press the head back against it and lift the chest. If you have the fingers together, gently pull them apart and breathe. Okay, final breath. Slowly release the arms first. This time we're just going to release the legs out to the front. Place the feet mat width, so a little bit further now. And again, you can bring the arms to the front or take the hands to Namaste. You're just going to do some windshield wipers from one side to the other. Okay. And then come back to center. Take the hands behind the thighs and slowly, gently bring yourself back to lie down. Rest the head down. Maybe scooch a little bit on the mat if you need to. And then we're going to bring the right heel, the right ankle, onto the left thigh. Just gently press the right knee away from you to find an external rotation. And then bring the legs in towards the chest. Interlace the hands behind the thigh or maybe behind the shin, but I'd like you to keep the lower back on the mat, okay? So if that means taking a hold of the thigh instead of the shin, then please do. And you're going to press the sacrum down into the mat while pulling the legs towards you. Allow the breath to just flow here. Feeling the natural rhythm return. Feeling the opening in the right glute. Definitely activated the glutes a lot today, so they've deserved this stretch. Couple more breaths. Good, and now slowly release the hands. Place the left foot down on the mat. You're going to move the left foot to the left edge of the mat, so a little bit further over to the left side. Open the arms and then use your right foot as like a hook to pull the left knee all the way over to the right and to the ground. Okay, if this is for any reason causing problems in your left knee, then just release the right foot and stay in the twist. Maintain a steady breath here. Feeling the opening in the chest and the opening in the left thigh at the front, going into the hip flexor. Good. Now slowly release the right foot, bring the knees back to center. Let's switch sides, the right foot on the mat, the left ankle on the right thigh. Give the left knee a little push out to the front and then pull the knees in towards the chest, interlacing the fingers. As you pull the legs in, press the hips down, press the sacrum down. Really feel into that stretch in the left glute. Feel free to close your eyes already, signaling your body that it's almost time for Savasana. Okay. Now slowly release the hands, bring the right foot down. The right foot comes to the right edge of the mat, open the arms, and then use the left foot as a hook to gently pull the leg all the way over to the left side. If you need to pull the leg back a little bit when you get there, that's fine as well. Just find the variation that works for you. It's okay if the right hip comes up off of the mat. Just make sure it's not tugging in the lower back. Breath is steady, fluid, allowing you to melt further and further into your twist. And now slowly release the left foot from the right knee. Come back to the center. Use the feet to bring the hips back to the center line so that your head, your shoulders, and your pelvis are in one long line. Bring the arms a little closer and turn the palms up, really allowing the fingers to become soft. Straighten the legs out to the front and find your Savasana. If you need any adjustments, then take them. And then just allow the entire back body to melt down into the mat. Feel the spaciousness that's created in the rest of the body. Feel the lightness that encompasses the body and carries you now in your relaxation. Now just slowly start to make your way back, deepening the breath, wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes, small little movements that get bigger and bigger. When you're ready, take the arms up above the head. And then pull the knees into the chest, lifting the forehead up towards the knees, rounding through the spine. And then take a really gentle rocking motion. This time we're only coming to sit, not to stand. Then find a tall seat. Lengthen the spine, lightness in the chest. Bring both hands together in front of the heart. Turn the gaze inwards and say a thank you to yourself for taking this time today. Thank you to you all for your time and your energy. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today. I hope that gave you a nice rest from the usual vinyasa and just allowed your wrists to have a break. Look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
If you like our style of teaching yoga, I would like to recommend our app. Because in this app, you will find a ton of amazing Inside Yoga style classes. Inside Yoga is a very modern yoga style that embraces evolution. We love science, we love anatomy, and we put it into our yoga class. The same is true for music. We love pop music, and we play music to make our classes more emotional. And then the last but most important thing is that in Inside Yoga, we believe that the biggest teacher is inside of everyone. And this is why we say, all you need is inside. Also, all you need is inside that app. So check it out.